Welcome to day 11 out of 30. I'm not going to be doing a 30-day series though. I just realised how that sounds. And the plan for today is very simple. We're going on the attack. And for that I need a full army. "100 red Pikmin." And just whilst we're waiting for them to come out of the onion, I hope you guys are, enjoying the series. I've had fun making this. Pikmin is one of my all-time favourite games. Yeah, it's got some things wrong with it, and some could argue that the Wii version is much better in several regards. But I do think there's a lot to love here. Come on, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. There we go. Need to get rid of this guy. Basically, the aim for today is to kill all the enemies in this area. There we go. And I'd argue we're doing quite well so far. Okay, let's not jinx it. Right, overhead view is the best view for this, by the way. Right. Come on, guys. No messing around. And this should be the last bolt. Oh, here he is. I wondered where you were, buddy. Come here so I can give you a hug. Actually. No. Alright, let's take... I've got most of my Pikmin. Let's take this thing out first. Okay. So we got a few of them. Okay. I lost 6 Pikmin to that one. Right. The Pikmin he grabbed should be around... There we are. That's 94 red Pikmin. So I only lost 6. That's not bad. It's not exactly amazing, but it's not bad. So here's the thing. Now we've done that, I'm gonna get some yellow. I'm gonna get some blue Pikmin out to start with. 20 blues should do it, I think. We're gonna go get that part that's been by base, the one I keep saying that's really easy, and you'll get to see how easy it is. But that's all the enemies on land that I'm worried about. So at the very least, we can get rid of all the Pikmin we've got out so far. They can all have a nice nap. Tell your mum I said hi. We need 20 Pikmin out for this. Very dangerous mission for you boys today. Wait a minute, 21. Oh, for some reason there's one random red still under the onion. Sometimes the return command for Pikmin is really dodgy, so you will sometimes find that just randomly one Pikmin will still be on the field for no reason. Oh no, he's gone in. I was about to have a little mini rant about how the Pikmin AI is so dumb in this game, but I'll give that a pass. It wasn't hindering me, so it wasn't too big a deal. Okay. This is the repair type bolt, I believe, which is one of the main parts. Oh, for crying out loud. You know the one... This is the one I said was easy, guys. And it is. I swear. It doesn't... That's the first time I've had that happen. I guess I'm usually a little more cautious than that. I threw caution to the wind, and the wind betrayed me. Ah, well. Okay. So the next job is going to be... Whistle you guys. So once you've got 20 on this... It's done. This is a done part. I like this part of the game. I like this level because it's kind of challenging, but it's not unfair, you know. Like the Forest Naval had some parts of it were just really glitchy and nasty. This level is just full of tough enemies. don't think I need 15 for the part that needs the yellows. This next one requires yellows. So we'll go in and we'll just see how we do. Alright, I'm gonna do the cheeky way of doing this. Okay, this bit's considered kind of tricky because of you're supposed to guide them along these walkways and stuff like that, which you can do. Like you can do this and then that, and then you're supposed to weave them through there. I don't like doing that, however, so I'm gonna do this, throwing them into the technically what would be considered the out of bounds area. Okay, that's not quite how I intended that to go, but am I going to complain about something working in my favour? No. Yes, mildly. Maybe. Right, that's one part. In fact, if I play my cards right here, I could get every part in this level back. More or less. It depends on how this next. So one of the parts is guarded by a boss, so I probably won't be able to. Oh man. Okay, I'll have to go back up. This is why no one likes this particular part. This is also where one of the treasures is in Pikmin 2. Little Pac-Man style maze. Right, that's on its way. Excellent. And now for the blues that I have, I'm going to take as many of them as possible. I keep getting notifications from Dragalia Lost because I played it like one time. Dragalia Lost feels like it should have just been a Nintendo Switch game. It's such a weird I understand why they went with what they did. It's a a game about summoning dragons. And it's a gacha game. It's like it's supposed to be the new Fire Emblem Heroes, and in fact it has a crossover with Fire Emblem at one point, I'm pretty sure. Here you are. Hey, buddy. Got him. So yeah, these guys are kind of annoying, and they're the sort of thing where it's a great idea if you can get rid of them as soon as possible. It's also completely random whether or not, because one single Pikmin can knock them to the ground when you initially throw, but you could end up in a position where, how do I describe it? Okay. You can end up in a position where he's just throwing Pikmin everywhere and there's very little you can do about it. It's a little annoying. Okay, I don't think he interferes with the fight with these guys. Oh no, wait, I think he's gonna. Right, awesome. I think what we're going to do then is we're going to do this puzzle. And if you've played Pikmin before, you know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know the actual answer to this puzzle. I think you're supposed to do this, but it always feels like I'm cheating somehow. But I'm going to leave the blues there, because what's going to happen is we're going to turn these blues on the stone into yellow Pikmin with this flower. And if the yellows fall in the water, the blues are gonna act as lifeguards and sit. Dude, what are you doing here? Is he stuck? No, he's not stuck. He's just being a jerk for some reason. So he can come in the water. I've never seen him this far in the water before. I mean, he normally doesn't aggro me, so that's the first time I've seen that. Weird, I'm still learning things about Pikmin even though it's like a 20-year-old game. How are we at noon already? Feels like we've barely done anything. I'm only saying that because I know what we can get accomplished in one day in this game, so I suppose that's probably why it feels like that. But yeah, if any of the yellow Pikmin fall in the water on that side, at the very least the blues will throw them out onto the sand, so that's kind of why I've got the blues there on standby, just in case. Because Pikmin can knock each other into the water, and it's really annoying when it happens. Something in a Nintendo game annoying? Never. Okay. Please be 20, please be 20. I remember this being a 20. I remember this being needing only 20 Pikmin, so fingers crossed. Yes, it only needed 20. We'll get this moving back to base, because once that's... This is one of those easy ones. Once it's moving, it's done, basically. Oh no, don't go in there! You fucking you stupid morons. How dumb do you have to be? Oh, I'm yellow. That means I can go in the water, right? In case you're wondering why I'm limiting myself on how many Pikmin I'm throwing in, you can only throw in 10 at a time. I might as well come back for them in a sec. Wait, 99. Where have I lost the Pikmin? Okay, one of you take a pellet back. And at least we're making up for it. Where have I lost the Pikmin though? They're making good progress with that part, so... I want to say the crushing glitch happened, but it doesn't really happen in this particular level. It does occasionally happen with the Wollywogs, but Wollyhops, but it's not as common as in the other area, in that other area, Forest Navel. Also, how come two of them just fell randomly? I love this game, but some of the glitches and things that happen completely baffle me. Right, I think that's everything that I can get at the moment. I need to go back and get more Pikmin. Or, because one of the parts is a 25er, I'm pretty sure. Whoops. That was a mistake. I've just screwed myself out of potentially another ship part there. At least an easily accessible one. Right, I guess we'll just have to come back. To be fair, any Pikmin in a candy pop bud like that doesn't count as dead. So, in theory at least, the Pikmin that are in there would just be buried. They're counted as buried all the time. So it just means I've lost the use of about 4 Pikmin, which is annoying but not the end of the world. You know if it were end of the world stuff, because well, you wouldn't know really. That's one thing I really like, and I don't know if this was intentional or not, but these are intentional. That's not what I was referring to. Pikmin that are carrying objects back, even if it's just one of these little corpses, they can't be blown around by the wind. Holding onto the object prevents them being blown around. It's really good. I want to say this only needs 20 Pikmin. No, it needs 25. Alright, let me see if we can... Okay, if I go back now, if I go this way, I'll be able to get those Pikmin that were in the Candy Pop Bud, because they should have sprouted. After the Candy Pop Bud will close either after 10 Pikmin have been thrown in, or after a certain length of time. And I believe we're past the length. There we are. Knew it. So yeah, there are blue, yellow, and red candy pop buds. In Pikmin 2, they actually introduce a brand new kind called a Queen Candy Pop Bud, and you can throw in 1 Pikmin and get 9 of whatever colour the Candy Pop Bud colour is. Of course, you try and carry back the big one. What was I expecting? I think we only have a few more parts left to do. In fact... yeah, I was right, there's only 2 parts left. That one's going to be easy to get, and then that one's out in the open. If we can get this one back as well, that's going to cut down how much time we need to spend here tomorrow. And I like short videos, I really do. Yeah, like I said, in terms of just playing Pikmin, I have beaten this game in 14 days before, so I imagine that's going to be what this playthrough ends up looking like. Because we're going to finish this, we are going to have this level cracked tomorrow, even if I don't get this part back today. So that's going to be, that's not even going to be an issue. Uh-oh. Those might be, though. Okay, I'm going to keep an eye on this now, because if those things come out when that ship part's here, then I'm going to have to call my Pikmin back and we'll get the part in the morning. I can't... Wait, where are they going? Oh, there they are. I mean, now that I see the time limit, I don't think they were going to make it back anywhere. We'll just have to come back tomorrow. It's annoying, but there's not much else I can do. We'll see if we can get a couple of these back. Because you know how I was saying before that this game is kind of a speedrunner's paradise. There's also a high score component to the game. The more Pikmin you sprout in during the main game, the better your score is at the end of it. It's not like Luigi's Mansion where having a load of Pikmin will give you a better ending or anything. It's just for bragging rights. Come on guys, the base is right there. Just move your little legs. It's fine, even if they don't... I'm still keeping my No Pikmin Left Behind campaign going, so... if I have to whistle them, I'll whistle them. In fact, I'm going to whistle them. I was fairly confident, but I'm not now. Just given the speed that we're moving at, there was no way they were, excuse me, going to make that back in time. However, that means there are now 3 parts left to get, and I know where 3 of them are. One of them you saw was already halfway back to base. One of them is inside a boss, which is going to be easy pickings because it's a boss we've seen before. And then the final one is the one we broke down the wall for, where the Wally Hop massacre happens. So we can go and get that, no problem. And that is going to be this level done. So tomorrow's video may be very short. It depends how the boss fight plays out. In fact, I think we're going to do the boss fight first. Just so I know that's out of the way. 11 days since impact. If I can just find 4 more parts, the dolphin will be fully rebuilt. But time has grown short, I must not flag in my search. Even if I cannot recover every piece, I will not give up. Surely some of those parts aren't absolutely necessary. I can almost see my smiling family. You've got to really feel for Olimar, really, because think about it. This guy's stranded on a planet. He has no idea how to get home. And he's literally got 19 days left. If he doesn't do it, if he can't get all the parts that are necessary for the ship to fly, he will die. There is no question about it. That's gotta be grim. I would not be able to sleep if that was me. But anyway, that was day 11. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Please comment and subscribe if you are. I'm not sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends, don't worry. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and have a good one. Bye bye.